Alright, next one is just a cutscene. We're here, Archer, and we know you're here too. Show yourself. Oh. So you managed to take down Vlad. I figured you'd be able to do that much. Emiya! Yeah, it's me. You sure took your time getting here, Gabriel. Emiya Alter? What the hell? This isn't funny. Hurry up and change back. Where'd that pompous Don Juan wannabe go? I couldn't care less about him, but that doesn't mean I didn't want to see his stupid punchable face again. How do you plan on soothing this maiden's heart? Looks like you've got a history with the other me. That's a shame. That guy ticks me off too. But as you can see, I'm not him. You can thank BB for switching us out. I can't believe this. He didn't do a single thing the way I wanted him to. So that's everything that's happened so far. I know. I've been watching from the church roof. You're lucky you made it out of the chest alive. The alter ego is going to be tough to beat, unless you have what BB calls a key to her heart. It's hardly any concern of mine, but I was not aware that Chaldea had some heroic spirits such as you. You mean the ones who aren't heroic at all? Let's just say our interests happen to align. Don't worry, I'm not planning on making friends. I see. That is a shame. As a fellow archer, I was hoping that we would at least be able to get along. Just forget about him. He's been hiding out here this whole time because he's too scared to go out. The important thing right now is that you get some rest. Go choose a room and sleep for 6 hours. That ought to replenish your magical energy. Don't worry, you won't get digitized as long as you have vitality. On that note, we'll use this as our base while we explore Seraph. Got it, Gabriel? Got it. Finally, a safe room. Resting up, huh? Before you do, I have some information. There's a terminal hidden behind the altar. It looks like it contains some kind of report. But it's locked down in such a way that it's impossible for servants or alter egos to open it. So if you come across a key that can open it, you should. I bet there's some kind of clue hidden inside. A report. Why would that be kept in a chapel? It was really well hidden. Whoever they had working here must have been pretty paranoid. Well, this is a chapel after all. It was surely a valuable source of support for any devout personnel. Priests offer a way for people to unburden themselves in secret. Ordinarily, we should not attempt to meddle in such matters, but in this case, doing so could offer a clue as to what's happening here at Seraphix. So there you have it, Gabriel. We should try and look for the passcode during our expedition. Right now, you need sleep. Fortunately, there are enough rooms for all of us to rest. Does everyone include that alter ego? Don't you think that's a little, unsettling, Gabriel? I mean, you know the alter egos have been going around slaughtering everyone on Seraphix, right? So why are you bringing one along? I still don't understand why she's even... Good point. I wouldn't feel safe entering sleep mode knowing humans are nearby either. Don't worry, I'll rest up outside. I don't have to worry about Seraph disintegrating me, after all. Oh, well, if you wouldn't mind, then that would be reassuring. You can stay here too, Meltrilus. What are you getting sentimental for? Don't worry, I'm used to things like this. So you mean to prove your innocence by taking a step back? Is that your game, Melty? Don't read too much into it. I just want to sleep where none of you will bother me. I'll come wake you up in 6 hours, and we can resume exploring Seraph then. You should head up to the second floor too. I'll leave once I've seen you off. Huh? There's something near that wall. What is it? What's near the wall? It's really haphazard. It looks kind of messy. Looks that way, yes. Some sort of ceramic something must have been smashed there. The archer probably knocked it over. At any rate, it's none of your concern, really. I guess not. It's just a little mess. Forget about it. Now hurry up to the second floor before Tristan throws some more shade my way. Okay, sleep well, my little master puppet. Even if you can't do anything else useful, you can at least rest up and feel better, right? That's just like you, isn't it? Noticing her even though you have no idea what's going on. Thank you, Master. I'm glad at least someone noticed her, even if only what remains. Gate key has been added to event item exchange. I don't have quite enough for the church key yet. Quiet, BB. Let's see. And now I do have enough for the church key. Alright. So next, Act 1 return, or Swan Lake returns 6 out of 6. No battles, but he gets Saints course after beating this. Never before have I felt so wounded by the mere price of goods. All the stock ornament gone. It must have been necessary, but it saddens me nonetheless. I didn't think BB selling the K key herself. I bet she just found it lying around too. What a filthy money grubber. Oh, so that's actually like in real time? Like we actually do have to go buy the key from BB? Huh? Isn't BB the one who turned Seraphix into Seraph? Why would she sell us things? Since I was a creative part of her, I kind of hate to admit this, but she's kind of warped. She doesn't really have any rhyme or reason. Let's just try this key out. These records are secret, and can only be viewed by one person at a time. After playback is concluded, the records will be erased, and their contents cannot be saved. Do you wish to proceed? What does that mean? Oh, that means that only Seraphix admins are authorized to access it. I think it sends data directly to the brain of whoever's viewing it or something. Basically, it means that we won't be able to find out what it says. Just the one who hits the enter key. Which leaves you and me, since we're the only humans here. Ugh. I'm a little scared. You know, I think I have a stomachache. You can have this one, Gabriel. What are you going to do, Gabriel? Well, we've come so far. I'm going for it. We paid a fortune for this key. I'm going for it. Confirmed. Playing back the recordings from February 7th, 2019. To the one viewing these records. I want to leave a record of myself behind before I forget everything. In 2016, I was invited to join Seraphix's team as a mental health specialist, a therapist. Even in this body, I can't help but smile when I think back on that. The first time I was told I'd be working at this church, I remember laughing aloud at the sheer weight of reality crashing down on me. Still, historically speaking, priests and churches could certainly have been considered early providers of mental health care. So, while I was a bit resentful of the choices that led me to this posting, I went along with it in the end. After all, this offshore oil rig was a unique environment. Plus, I didn't have anywhere else to go. So I vowed to do whatever I could to help those struggling with mental health challenges here, no matter what was required of me. Everyday life here on Seraphix was fulfilling. As an oil rig with a two-layer structure, both its buildings and the relationships between the people who lived there who lived and worked in them was enormously complex. The more I came to know about Seraphix's inner workings and secrets, the more excited I grew. There was a standard crew and the ones with special privileges. Oil harvesting and magical energy harvesting, a day staff and a night staff. It was inevitable that friction would develop between the different groups. Every night I dealt with countless patients in my position at the church. I want to go back to the land. I'm tired of dealing with everyone. I want to die. They should shut this place down. They should expand it. After listening to all sorts of complaints, I started to wonder why Seraphix was even created. I had no idea whatsoever that it had made the highest of ideals. Those ideals just turned out to be too big to be compatible with the way of most people's minds work. January 2019. Something very strange is happening. We lost contact with the outside world, and strange accidents keep happening all around the facility. The nearly 200 people left in a constant state of mild fear. Many people were injured. As a therapist, I've been joining the medical team to help the victims on site. That's when I saw something I should never have seen. Countless eyes glowing in the darkness, a monster preying on human minds. February 2019. I've begun to change just like the other staff members have. I can't trust anyone else. I only care for myself. Even the thought of morality has become intolerable. Feelings have been suppressing all my life are flooding back. It brings tears, wondering how it has come to this. There's another festival taking place outside the church tonight. There's a bonfire, gunshots, men smiling eerily. They've gone mad. Sacrifices. I see it, and I feel nothing. I can so clearly sense how cold my own mind has become. Yet in spite of all this, the obligation I felt to my job remains intact. After all, the whole reason I was brought here was to provide care for the staff's mental health. So even if I'm the only one left, even if I end up getting killed, I must soothe this increasingly unhinged group's collective hysteria, help preserve their rationality. March. Today, they smashed in my left eye. They threw me into the house like garbage. I used the last of my strength to lock the church door. I have to record this. I have to record this. I'm not scared of the outside visitors. I'm scared of myself. I don't want anyone to see how I've changed. Everyone here has been consumed by madness. That's fine. I can't do anything about that. But I'm not like them. Something else has taken hold of me. Something even more terrible. I can feel my own mind being stretched thinner by day. My whole life is fading away. I'll kill them. Kill them. Those scum. Those idiotic working class lowlifes. Oh, it's going faster than I can read. So I'll do it. I'll use them as they're meant to be used. I can't let beasts that hurt you roam free. Those fools, those lackwits, those maggots are even lower than beasts. Very well. If they want hell, I'll show them hell. Those working class lowlifes. That's it. The planetarium prototypes. That'll make it easy. That's what this facility is supposed to be used for anyway. Okay. I could have sworn I heard someone saying something like that. I can hear one of the mad people, the assistant director maybe, screaming. Show them a real hell. When I hear that, I cannot but shout out, "You brought this on yourselves." This is terrible. We're all victims, yet I still detest them. I'm not the same person I used to be. Somebody, please, help me. Do not go into the planetarium. Do not continue the experiment. I'm young, only 25, but I want to remain myself. So please, somebody, anybody, kill me. Kill me now before it takes over. I can tell whatever you saw unsettled you. I know it must be difficult, but can you tell us about it? Everyone here got cabin fever, formed a cult, and went on a purge, huh? I figured as much. So they were possessed, right? And here I thought BB created this whole mess just for the fun of it. Indeed. This must mean the crew summoned BB of their own accord, regardless of malign outside influence. The poor priest. Although, I don't remember there being a planetarium around here. The planetarium's in the middle of Seraph. It's the power source that digitized Seraphix. You know all along, Melty? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you already knew that, seeing as how it's completely obvious and all. Well, now you know where your ultimate objective lies, right? If you wanted to fix Seraphix, you have to find the planetarium. If you want to do that, you should stop sifting through these useless records and keep on exploring. Indeed. I admit that it vexes me to see us essentially playing into BB's hands. It is, however, worth noting that we managed to find other routes while gathering Sacrament. I believe it is time we started exploring further. Further? I don't want to set foot outside this place anymore. So wait, does that mean you're going to leave me here all by myself? No, I shall remain with you. I still do not cherish the idea of traveling with Melty, and we cannot be certain that enemies will not find this base. If it is okay with you, Gawain, I shall remain behind and keep both his church and Lady Mabel safe. Of course, Tristan. If all goes well, we shall soon return with good tidings. Wait, no sir? Well, look at you two. Is this what they call a bromance? That's nice. They both know what it's like to be tied to their positions. They can't afford to be slaves to etiquette during really dangerous missions. As for me, I've got my own things to handle. You can take care of Gabriel. You can take care of Gabriel. You don't have to tell me that. What is it you'll be doing? There's more than one way to skin a cat. This will all be over when we take out all the other servants, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Don't worry, I'll stay in touch. Let me know if you find any servants. While you lot are fighting them, I'll sneak up and stab them in the back. Talk about raring to fight. I believe this is for the best. That archer does tend to stand out after all. So he can draw all the servants fighting each other towards him, letting us explore unimpeded. Ah, so that was his plan all along? I had no idea from the way he put it. He could have just said, I'll distract them and be done with it. Maybe he's shy or something? Definitely not. He just likes to do his own thing. At any rate, Gabriel, we may have a concrete goal now, but you still need to be careful. Since we're back at the church, you know what it is you need to do, don't you? Rest up, right? That's right. I'm glad to see you learned a thing or two by now. Okay then, I'm heading out. I'll see you again in about 6 hours. Then again, if we go to Central Command Room, you might be able to find a way to escape. You can also contact Chaldea from there. This place hasn't completely become Seraphix yet, so they should still be able to observe you. The nice thing about ray shifting is that you can always bring it back as long as they can observe you. No matter how unusual Seraph might be, as long as they can see you with Sheba, you can go home. So what do you want to do? Me? I'm an alter ego. I don't think I can leave this place, or that I should. But you can escape from here, and you should. I'd be willing to help you fight to do that. Gabriel, I only formed a contract with you out of necessity. You didn't have any servants back then, so I had no choice but to save you. Just knowing that is enough for me. I've already got my reward. I'm an alter ego, not a human. From your perspective, I'm more like a doll than a person. So please, don't be sad. Whenever you feel sad, it dulls me down to my toes. And nobody needs a prima ballerina who can't even stand on point, right? So cheer up already. As long as you keep smiling, I'll be by your side. I won't run away, no matter what. Not even the evil witch who created me turns out to be behind this whole not even if the evil witch who created me turns out to be behind the whole thing. Don't worry, I'll use my best how do you pronounce that? Grand Faute to make sure that you still have a way forward. Alright, so we laid the beat down on Vlad, and we... Oh, new gate key, okay. Not quite enough, okay. So, we laid the beat down on Vlad, and we found out what happened to a lot of the rest of the crew members. I think that's good progress for this. So, we'll pick this one up next time when we continue exploring. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Blade Cross EXE, part of Flash of Blades Productions, and tune in next time we continue with Fate Grand Order's Seraph event. Alright, peace out.